Hey everyone, welcome back to the Whoopi Studio. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Chosen, Season 1, Episode 8. This is the season finale. I am so excited to get into talking about this episode. So much stuff happened. Besides me just talking about the episode, I have some season awards, things I want to see in Season 2, and some channel updates, and so much is going to happen in just this small video. So let's go ahead and get into it. So yeah, we have reached the end of The Chosen. 6 weeks of reviewing this series, and I one each week. Well, despite this week, I wanted to do two to get so it would completely be over. But so much stuff happened in this episode. We have officially reached the end. Let's get into it. Okay, so overall thoughts. First of all, Matthew is officially accepted into Jesus' disciples gang. A Roman shows up and Matthew declines him, pretty much just sending him off. So we know that Matthew is now a part of the gang. So I'm hoping that we'll get more of him. Now he's actually in a stable group, because he was never in a stable group because everyone thought of him as a traitor. No one would allow him into their group. So, which is unfortunate when you think about it. I mean, I don't know. I've already talked about Matthew so much in my previous reviews. He didn't have a big role this episode. All we know is that he did get accepted into Jesus' disciples gang. Um, so also Nicodemus decides not to join Jesus' group. So all the so pretty much they were all getting ready to head towards Samaria um when Nicodemus hides behind like a little like building, and Jesus is like, "Is that everyone?" Calls out trying to persuade Nicodemus to come along, but then he decides not to and he ends up crying. So Nicodemus decides not to join Jesus' group. Unfortunately, that was a bummer because it probably actually would have been really good for him to join that, especially because of the last episode. Okay, so also last episode was like the Jesus and Nicodemus interactions. So also Jesus does heal Eden's mother, Ema. I do not know how to pronounce that, but he does heal her, and pretty much what happens there is, he uses his power, and him and Simon and Eden are on a good note, and everything is going well. It was a huge moment, and we also see that there is some past connections between Matthew and Ema. Last episode, we can see that, so we get to see Jesus healing uh, Eden's mom, and I really enjoyed that scene. I really did enjoy that because what was funny is that she got right back up and started making tea like 30 seconds after she woke up. That was what she was doing, which was pretty funny. Um, I enjoy these funny moments even in serious shows like this because everyone has a sense of humor. It's probably what it was like back then, to be honest. So that's just kind of my opinion on the matter. Now let's get into the best line of the episode. Shmuel, you have learned nothing from me. And that is from Nicodemus. Pretty much what happens in this short little thing is that Shmuel walks up to Nicodemus, and Nicodemus is still not over what happened a couple episodes back at the healing thing when Shmuel tried to stop it. So Nicodemus, Shmuel wants to do a petition, and he asks Nicodemus to oppose it, and Nicodemus decides to not oppose it, and Shmuel's like, well, if I have learned anything, it if I have learned anything, it means I've learned from the very wisest, aka Nicodemus. But then Nicodemus is like, Shmuel, you have learned nothing from me. And honestly, well, first of all, roast on Shmuel. I don't even know how to say his name. It's the most unusual name I've ever heard of. But like, it's also an important line. Like even from everything Nicodemus taught him, he still went up there and tried to stop things from happening. So my opinion on that matter. Also, the woman at the well scene takes place. This was the biggest moment of the episode. We get to see the woman at the well scene. This was in John chapter 4. So John chapter 1, I don't remember what that one was. John chapter 2 was the wedding in Cana, which was episode 5. John chapter 6 was, no, John chapter 3 was the Jesus and Nicodemus, and John chapter 4 is the woman at the well. So we are in John chapter 4 right now in the season finale-ish, around there. So pretty much, the woman at the well scene does take place. It's a really powerful scene, and pretty much it ends off with the gang all heading towards Samaria at the very end. So that is the ending of everything. So much stuff happened in this short episode. I really enjoyed it, and when I get into the season awards in a second, you're gonna see what I talk about when I go deeper into this finale, talking about favorite moments and all that kind of stuff. So I think I touched everything in my overall thoughts. Let's go ahead and get into the season awards. Okay, so favorite moment, the woman at the well scene. This was such a powerful scene, I gotta say. I mean, so much stuff did happen in just this short, little, little scene, like 2 minutes long. The woman at the well is so important. I think that the Chosen has uploaded a video on that, saying that it is so important, and it really is. It's just so you gotta learn. You gotta learn how important these Bible stories were back then. As far as favorite character goes, all of them, especially Jesus, Simon, and Nicodemus. Jesus has a good sense of humor for being Jesus, I gotta say, and he's a good rabbi, being the leader of the group. Simon's hilarious, but he's the only one who's married, and he's a really good character. And Nicodemus, I like to describe him as curious, definitely a very curious character. And I really like Nicodemus. He's a good teacher. He's a good leader of his little group. Honestly, I really, really enjoy that. Okay, favorite couple has to be Simon and Eden. They were we didn't really get many couples, only Simon and Eden, and Nicodemus and his wife, and that we hardly got like maybe a couple scenes between them. But it was mainly Simon and Eden as they faced a lot of struggles midway through the season, and they made up, especially because now Simon, uh, Eden totally accepts Simon for being in just the disciples group. So I really, really enjoyed that. Favorite episode has to be the finale. So much stuff packed into this finale, and that is what I'm reviewing right now. So overall grade has to be a solid A. I really, 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 really enjoyed it. Okay, so now I want to talk about some things that I want to see in season two. So season two is confirmed, but no release date is decided yet. So no release date is decided yet for the Chosen season two. And I want to see the Chosen season two. They do regular updates on their channel, and you should go download the Chosen app. I have it on my phone, and if I go check really quick, currently, they are on season two, episode 4, and they are almost done. Um, they have for episode 4, so 1,163,309 dollars had paid of 1,250,000. So that is not that's still a lot of money to get, but you're getting really close. And they want to. I think that if everyone contributes, we can get this done at the end of the month because they want to film something in the summer, and I think they can get something out by the end of the year. I'm really hoping so because again, The Chosen is one of my favorite shows online right now. I'm definitely going to be reviewing season two when it comes out. We have no idea when season two is going to come out, but we'll stay tuned until then. Okay, so I want to see more interactions between Jesus and other people. We got to see Mary, Simon, Mary, and then the kids before he came to Capernaum. We get to see Simon, and then Thomas and Rama, and then the people who he healed, and then Nicodemus, and then Matthew. So we get to see all those different interactions between the characters, but it'll be cool to see more. I feel like there's so many more people that Jesus can heal and let into his little disciple gang. I'm really excited to see if they can introduce more of that because that is something powerful to happen. I do want to see more character development with Andrew, Big James, John. They said they've already confirmed that Big James and John are going to be having a little bit more of a bigger role. They're just minor, but apparently there's going to be this scene between them in episode 1, and you should go check their Dallas Jenkins' latest update video because he talks all about season 2, and it just came out a couple weeks ago, so you should go check that out. Um, and also, I think we can tag Mary along in there too. Like Mary and Andrew, Andrew, I think, will maybe get his own episode soon, probably, I'm assuming. Soon, soon, soon. Because I really enjoy, like, all the different characters. Andrew was the one who did the whole fish thing, so I feel like that he has something important to add to the table as well. I'm hoping that Nicodemus does teach Shmuel a lesson. We get to see more of, like, that bond in season 2, and maybe Nicodemus will we know he regrets not going with Jesus on his little trip, so maybe he'll get to focus more on his class and try to make up with the whole Shmuel thing that's just overtopping his plate right now. And I'm hoping we get to see more party scenes between everybody because those are always fun to watch. Like the wedding at Cana, or just like those just fun, like partying scenes where they all get to have fun and celebrate funness in the Bible. Um, So yeah, you should go check out The Chosen. They give regular updates on their YouTube, and you can see where they're at in the funding for season 2. Again, they have about, let me subtract this amount. Hold on a second. Um, so 1,250,000, and then minus 1,163,388. Okay, so they have about $86,612 left. That is a lot, but you think about it, they've been able to spend so much more. So you think about it, $86,000, $86,500. You can we can all do this together. We can all get season 2 funded ASAP because that's what we want. Those of us who are fans of The Chosen. So $86,000 to pay for the rest of episodes 1 through 4. Okay, so I promised that I would give some channel updates. And the my last little in my last video before the summer comes. So here are some things that are going to be different once summer comes along. So I will be reviewing 3 episodes of Clone Wars each Saturday starting in June. I am really excited to start reviewing this series. I'm hoping that you guys really enjoy my reviews over. I just reviewed the 2007 movie review, and that is coming. Well, that was just last week, so go check that out before you listen to my Clone Wars reviews. I'm really excited. So many episodes to review, but it's going to be a journey for all of us. And I'm excited because The Mandalorian is also going to tie into my reviews as well. I'm really excited to get into that. I will be reviewing 1 episode of The Letter for the King each Tuesday in June. So episode 2 will be coming out this coming Tuesday, and then there'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the final 2 for the 5 Tuesdays in the month of June. I am really excited, very excited to do this little video, to do these videos. Also, I will be reviewing Disney Plus Spark Shorts. This is going to be a fun little activity for me to do. Those are on Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus, you should go check it out because there's so many good things on there. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that we'll get to watch The Mandalorian because the year-long subscription ends in November, and I don't think The Mandalorian's going to be done by then. So I'm hoping that we'll get to watch The Mandalorian without having to, without our payment having to, go over. I'm really hoping. Also, summer schedule. I will be uploading Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 1 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. So, for the past 2 months, I've been doing Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and those have worked out, but I'm going to be changing to be doing Star Wars Saturdays. And that is going to be coming, and those are going to be starting next Saturday, starting in June. Um, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays will be The Letter for the King, and Thursdays will be Spark Shorts. So, and then once The Letter for the King's over, I'm going to be doing like book one. I've already decided that for each month, there'll be 1 week that's a book review. The second week will be a Which is Better. The third one will be a movie, and the fourth one will be a board game. I'm going to be bringing the board games back starting in a couple months. I'm hoping you guys will really enjoy it. I am so excited for my channel to blossom. You should go check out my Instagram below. I post weekly schedules every Monday so you know what is coming each day on my YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. Also, go check out my Patreon. I'm going to be starting to post there in June, so stay tuned for that. And go check out my Twitch because I'm going to be doing many, many more videos on that. Okay, so that is pretty much going to be the end of my review. Again, I have really enjoyed doing the Chosen reviews. I am so, so excited for Season 2. $86,612 to fund in order to get Season 2 episodes 1 through 4 done. They already have all of it written. So all we have to do is to pay that amount. Pay $86,000. Now, of course, you can't just do it at one point because that's going to be too expensive. But if everyone contributes just a little bit of money, if everyone contributed $1,000, now no one's going to do that. 86 people contributed $1,000, and maybe a little bit more with leftover people. 86 people contributed $1,000. It will be over. It will be over. Now, of course, but by this point, I don't know. But anyways, I want to thank everyone for watching Movie Studio. Stay tuned for more videos to come. I love you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe in quarantine. So thanks everyone for watching, and bye.